Hey guys, first step of hydroponics, putting the seedlings in the trough, in the buckets, and in the modified Kratky over there, all right? Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So today what we're doing, we're going to cover how we go to seedlings to planting or transplanting, I should say, the plants inside the systems. Alright. First one we're going to tackle here is the NFT system. The NFT system, and I'm doing something different this year. Okay. Last year I was doing rock wool. Alright. So I have 3 of them that took, but you can see some of my video that I had a hard time with them. So I switched over this year to Oasis, okay? And I don't know if you can see clearly, but out of the 8 that I have green in all but 3 of them. Well, and this one has some, so 2 of them. So, you know, 7 out of 8 is pretty good, right? So putting them into the system is very simple, you know. You take the little seedling, and for me I just drop it right inside the trough. All right, that's why I used the 3x2 downspouts here. All right, because they allow me to do that. The Oasis is a little easier than this to work with. It breaks very easily. All right. And as you can clearly see, retains its shape a lot better. So it's really just a matter of going down the trough and just putting them in. Yeah, there's nothing here. So sorry, so 3 out of the 8 didn't have any green. All right. This is a different variety, so I'm going to put it in the second one. All right, just because I have them. Yeah, I have really good hope for this Oasis to be really good. A couple of advantage to the Oasis. It's pH neutral as opposed to the rock wool, where you have to treat in order to reach the pH that the plants like, you know, to seed in. All right, so that is that. Let me just start the system up. Hey guys, so I'm using Master Blend for all my stuff. So what I'm going to do right now is mix my lettuce formula for the NFT system. All right, so I have a 25-gallon tote. All right, so 25-gallon, when I punch in the numbers, I need 50 gram of this, 50 gram of the Epsom salt, and 25 gram of the calcium nitrate. All right, so I'm just going to use my little scale here. All right, let's go put it in. All right. Then I use the hose to kind of do the agitation. All right, so let's do full. All right, and I just jam it under the water and let it do its thing until the tote is full. There we go. That's all there is to it. So that's for this NFT system. All right, let's turn over here. You know, I'm going to turn you around. All right, as for the Dutch bucket system, as you know, this is growing into growing media of hydrotons. All right, so I will just show you the clip here of when we transplanted them. It was done by my assistant, my wife, right? Because I had to film it because we had to move around a lot and I couldn't just put a camera here and still have you have a good look at it. All right, tomato guys. So the tomatoes are going into the Dutch bucket. All right, the first one we're going to do is a San Marzano that we couldn't really grow from a seed, so we bought it. So it's going to be a similar process where we're going to wash as much of the dirt as possible, but you know, we're not going crazy over that. That's actually just fine. And tomato, as you know, make roots all the way up the trunk of the plant here. So it's a good idea to plant those tomatoes real deep so that you have, you know, a stronger plant. All right, so here we're going to go into the first bucket here. All right, nestle that thing in real nice and cozy. All right, and then cover it with the hydroponic. All right, this is a nectar hybrid that we grew ourselves from seed. Where did we get the seeds from?
Park Seed.
Park Seed. They're not sponsoring anything, so it's just so that you guys know. But if they do want to sponsor, right, we're open.
Why not?
And just so you know, guys, the smell of the tomato is really intense, right?
Yeah.
Just manipulating them like that. So again, good old. Bury as much of that trunk as you can, not leaves. Take the leaves out. All right, but when you do it like that, you know, roots will form all the way up the trunk. All right.
And then you can come and remove.
And you can remove the first one, but that is for another day. All right, guys, cucumbers. These are going to be a little simpler because I've put them in a little jiffy pocket thingy that you put in water and it inflates. All right, I'll write the name down. So for these, we're just going to dump them directly into their buckets. Nothing ceremonious about it. So this is, oh, look at the nice roots. All right, so they're going to be super happy in here. All right, and market more. That too has nice roots. We're going to remove one of the stem. Very nice. All right, so marketplace cucumber.
Market more.
Market more, yeah, market more. This is the pickling. 4th of July. Yellow pear heirloom. Better Boy. Nectar hybrid. And the San Marzano. All right, so as you saw, you know, these are not super tricky to put in. I mean, they're going into a growing media, so you can start it in dirt and all that, and it works just fine. Same with these, okay? But these ones, because we put them in hydrotons, the media holds the plant in place. Over here, we had to do a little bit of a different take here. Have a look. So what we're going to do, we're going to take, you know, earthbound seedlings. We're going to rinse them into the solution, which is just water, basically. The best solution ever, right? Next to beer. All right, then we're gonna take rock wool, all right, and we'll just squeeze the seedling in between the rock wool. Put it back, and we're gonna use this other wedge of rock wool to wedge it in. And then what we're gonna do, we're just gonna put it back where it is, where it belongs, all right? And as you see at the bottom there, just enough water to cover the bottom of the pot, right? So here we go, and show number 2.
Yeah, I saw where it went. I heard it, and it sounded right to me. Yeah, Satan's busy, and I don't like to hang out.
All right, so just enough to hold it in place, and we're gonna put the little wedge and rinse and repeat for the other ones. Oasis is hard, right? So I couldn't just open it up. You see how it breaks, everything breaks. The rock wool is a little bit more like wool, right? So you can, you know, cradle the roots together, drop it in there, and, you know, it will do its thing. Obviously some updates are coming your way, you know, once these things start getting established, but I'm gonna take you around, you know. So we planted these last week, okay? And I just planted these like you saw today, all right? So I'm gonna take you around so that you can see already in a week the difference from when they were put in there to where they are now, all right? All right, so this is the first done show, right? Gonna try to do the same flyby or flyover that I did in the first one so that you can see side by side where we are, all right? All right, this one's the smallest one still, but you know, that's where these guys are. And if I go over here, cucumbers, all right, so as you can see, they're already pulling out their second leaf here. This one's all nice, all right. This is my 4th of July, first 4th of July. Yellow pear, Better Boy, Nectar hybrid cherry, and over here is my San Marzano. All right, so yeah, I didn't cover the nutrient solution that I put in these system, all right. So as you saw with this one, I used the Master Blend lettuce formula for this. These over here, I use the Master Blend regular formula, so vegetable and tomato, I believe it's called. I'll put the picture here. That one is not the same concentration as this one, so, and also not the same volume. So this is a 32-gallon tank that I have there, so basically trash can, right? I don't fill it all the way to the top, so basically I count 30 gallons in there. At 30 gallons, I have to put 76, and 37 of the 3 solution, you know, so the Master Blend, the calcium nitrate, and the Epsom salt, all right? And I do the same for the Kratky over there, all right? As you saw in my update, my urgent update about the Kratky, I received the parts to build back my my modified Kratky, because right now it's just a Kratky. The modified Kratky was that it was going to be refilled, right? So I have the float valve that I'm going to use that's not going to be sensitive to the level. Anyway, watch the video and you'll understand what I mean. But I have everything, so that's my next video for you, fixing that mistake I made. All right, other than that, season's kicked off, and yeah, hoping for food very soon. All right, guys, if this helped you, you know how I do the transplanting here, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.